Good morning, guys. It is another beautiful, slick morning. I will kind of be glad when the ice finally goes away. But I need to let the sheep out. They are patiently waiting for me. And then try not to get tripped by the dogs. I need to go to town today. I have a couple appointments and our fridge is dying. We have it on the absolute coldest setting you could possibly put it on, where usually with our fridge, if you put it on like 3, it will freeze the milk. It is all the way to the absolute coldest setting and it's still barely keeping things cool. So that is today's project. So I'm getting a fridge for Christmas. Not what I wanted, but it's what I need. So we need to do that today. And then I have to go to the no longer a dollar store and pick up some wrapping paper and little stocking stuffers for nieces and nephews. And then come home and feed, because that's pretty much going to take up most of my day. So can you tell which ones were out on pasture all summer long? This one and 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 that one. They are younger than everything else in here. Look how much better they are. Doesn't matter how much hay, how much grain, there is nothing better than pasture for sheep. I will die on that hill. They look better, they grew better. I will be changing up some of my fencing down here toward the barn so that everything, even the stuff we're planning on selling, can be out on pasture. These guys were all born in June. And these guys were all my February and March. And they are dang near twice as big as everything else. This is why we pasture our sheep. I am glad to see that the snow is almost completely off the roof. You can see how much came off. It's quite a bit. It was making me nervous. That is a lot of snow for that roof that does not have the support it used to have. The last time we got this much, there was about a foot of snow on the roof, and it was that wet, heavy snow. That's the last time the barn came down. I was really, really hoping it wasn't gonna come down again, because it was making some creaking and cracking noises with all that heavy snow on it. So now that it's warmed up enough that it's melting, I feel so much better now. The other thing I need to do in town today while I am there is pick up what I need for my cookie and candies for Christmas. I have not started on any of that, and I'm only doing 3 cookies, maybe 4 cookies. I think 4 cookies and like 5 candies. I'm not going all out this year because neither me or my husband are supposed to be eating a whole lot of sugar. Thank you, pre-diabetes. So we have had to kind of change how we're doing stuff. Usually I have like 3 pages in a notebook of cookies and candies that I make for Christmas and I give away to people. And this year I'm just making a few, mostly to give away, a couple for us to keep. I think there's 2 that we will be keeping for us to eat, and everything else will be given away. And same with the candy. I think there's only 3 that we're keeping. Everything else will probably go to somebody else. So we'll be keeping a few, but we have to cut down on some of that stuff. So I'm going to write out my list of ingredients that I need that I don't have. I try to buy up when they have their case lot sales so that I have plenty of sugar and flour and that kind of stuff. I think really I just need some chocolate chips, and that might be it. I think I have most everything else. Brown sugar, powdered sugar, I make my own. So yeah, that's what we'll be getting into here shortly. So I'm going to write this out, and then I'm going to go meet my husband for lunch, and then head into town and get my appointments taken care of. Probably pay for the fridge that he has picked out, hit the not so dollar store, and head home to feed and make dinner. What am I gonna make for dinner? Today has been absolutely gorgeous. We're talking like 60 plus degrees. It has melted a ton of stuff, just in time for it to snow again tonight. But right now we're still easily at 50 degrees. I think it's 58 still, 56, somewhere in there. It was a really good day. Drove around town with my windows down. Dudley, stay. Nimbus out. Good boys. Took a boy, huh? And load up. And it was just a nice day to be out and about, getting stuff done. Load up. And now we're headed down to feed. It is still really icy. Load up! What is your issue, June? Oh, they're like kids. I am hoping the sheep have not brought themselves in yet. It is amazing. The grass is so green. With all that moisture and the 60-degree days that we had, I think it was like 58, 56 yesterday, 50, I think we got to 50 something yesterday. The grass is like super green, which makes me happy because it means that they're eating more than just that wheatgrass and the olives. But I would like to feed the big pen before dark, and nobody will be home until after dark. So my daughter doesn't get off of work until like 5 or 5:30. My husband won't be off of work till 5 or 5:30. It's 4:30 now, so I'm gonna get everything fed and taken care of, and maybe call it an early night and actually cook something for dinner. I'm kind of craving chili, but that's more of like a cold, wintry, crummy day dinner, but we still might do it. Well, no such luck. So I'm coming around the corner. The sheep are already coming in. So I'm gonna wait for somebody to drive the pickup while I throw hay instead of trying to do it all myself, because if I try, every time I stop, they're just gonna try to get in the back of the pickup and pull the hay down. So this will be safer. I will just have to find out which one gets home first. So when I went to the not quite a Dollar Tree store today, I bought some candy canes, and I decided to put them on the tree. My husband is obsessed with candy canes. So I only bought 1 box, so there's only 12. Let's see how long it takes him to notice that they're there.